guys, it's Kachi here, and I'm here today to talk about a little bit about aiming, where it is that when you get the shot, you put the shot. Today we're going to talk about the pocket. Now the pocket is the region right there. See the yellow pin? It's right on the pocket, right about there. Pow! Now the top pin is put in the pocket. Now let's go see what we're talking about here. When we have an animal coming in from the front or angling away, sometimes we've got to hit them in a way that it's going to be guaranteed to drop them on the spot, or make sure they only run a very short distance. Now if you look at where I hit him, it's because he was starting down the hill. When I aimed in the pocket, see that indentation right there where the top right corner of the hunter mate is? That indentation is pretty much the pocket. Alright, let's see what this little guy is. You can see here, almost always what you'll see as a result is shoulder blade and then the lungs and sometimes the heart. It depends on what his angle is. If he'd have been angled down just a touch more, we'd have put it through his heart too. But basically, it's this notch right inside the shoulder here. And we're always aiming so that it enters in front of one shoulder and exits behind the opposite shoulder, or if they're walking away from us, enters behind one shoulder and exits in front of the other shoulder. But so you can see body, because it struck the body, then shoulder blade, which it struck, and then left lung, right lung. Do-doom, just like that. The whole reason that we're focused on this shot today, and we're going to go right down the hill to Archery Addictions, where they've got some excellent 3D animals, and I'm going to show you exactly the spots I'm talking about. But let's just take this shot quick, and let's just head down the hill here to Archery Addictions. Even though I'm hunting a big old whitetail, I'd like to help you guys understand this, because I know for me, coming to understand this saved me a lot of broken hearts when it came to head-on shots and angled away shots. You know, when we get right about here where Mr. Moose is, all right? And here where Mr. Moose is. Right where the glowing pin is, right in that area right there, that's the pocket. That's what I just shot. Now let's just walk up and look at that. Alright, hopefully it's not too dark, we can see it. There you go. You see the spot where I hit him? I knew it wouldn't go in too far, so we'd be able to see where the arrow was. By hitting there on that line, you see I'm in front of this shoulder, and it's coming in at an angle, and that angle is going to carry it through so that it exits right here. Just a little bit right there. Pow. Alright, so I want you to look at that arrow there on that line, and this arrow here on this line, and basically you can see that it's a line that is from behind one shoulder to in front of the other shoulder. So it doesn't make a difference if we're taking the front shot or we're taking the rear angle shot. What that's going to do is that's going to go through his left lung and his right lung. Now, depending on whether he's traveling uphill or downhill towards us, away from us, it could put it in his heart, which is right down at this level here, right there. Okay, or could put it through his spine, which is up at that level up there. Alright, so that's what I'm talking about with the pocket shot. Now, when we end up with an animal that's basically dead on to us, it will happen a lot more often in game than in real life. When that happens, again, I'm going to shoot the pocket. Alright, and the reason I'm going to shoot the pocket is because now you can see it on the line that I'm on. I'm going to take the entire length of his right lung. It's going to penetrate the entire length of his right lung and actually end up down here into his liver. Okay? So by focusing that shot again in that pocket, it's going to hit those vital organs. It's the same thing with the bear here. Inside the front shoulder, so that we get an exit outside of the rear shoulder. When he's standing there, the rear shoulder pocket, pow, really shows. See? I mean, it's really a serious pocket. That's what I'm talking about. That's why we call it the pocket. And on the front side here, the pocket isn't quite so obvious. Just aim at the junction of his shoulder and neck. Pow, right there. See? That's the pocket on the bear. You see that? I don't know if I'm in the right spot for the light. There we go. All right. With our whitetail, the pocket on the whitetail is very pronounced. It's right there. You see that crease? That's the pocket. There, that crease, that's the pocket. So if I'm here and you know, I'm taking a lot of these shots at this kind of range because I'm of course, you know, sneak hunting or laying in for these deer. And if I put it right there, pow, get stood back up again. You see, it goes in on a line to bisect his left lung and exit back here behind this leg. Whoops, hit the F key. So there you go. See, so again, there's that line of bisection that I was talking about by hitting that pocket. And it's the same thing, of course, if we're here we go. Here's the rear shot. Pow. And we put it in that pocket. See? And that will go through and it will penetrate his left lung and potentially his right lung. If it's on an upward angle, it'll cut his spine. Okay? That can be very, very important with a big animal like a moose that's up on elevation. That can really work to your advantage. Not too bad. He's got a lot of points. He might not score too shabby here. Let's see. 324. That's respectable. Wow. He's almost 1,000 pounds. There you go. Shoulder blade, right lung, left lung. Right in the pocket. See what I meant when I said right in the pocket? You'll notice that. You'll notice the other kills, if you watch, you'll see I shoot that spot real often. With a bow, it's a great place to go. Well, let's see what we got. Right in the pocket. You're not too shabby there, pal. Pretty big fella. There you go, guys. Right lung, shoulder blade, diva. Boom, pocket. See how far she runs. Okay, she's hanging her head already. She's not going to last long. I'm pretty sure I put that on the mark. Is she dead leaning against a tree there, or what? I think she might be. Yeah, it's not giving me a read on a live moose. She is dead. She died on her feet. You guys, if I was not recording this, I wouldn't believe it. That's nuts. I mean, wow. She died on her feet. Wow. Okay. Mad respect for the animal that would not go down. That's insane. Yeah, there you go. Once again, right lung, shoulder blade, left lung. See, it's that pocket right inside that shoulder. Aim towards the opposite shoulder. Got to remember, it's the one that'll take the biggest path through the body. There you go, right in the pocket. Once again, see what I'm saying, guys? Right in front of that leg, so that it bisects his mass and comes out behind his other leg. Usually, the majority of your shots, they'll drop around the spot, or if they're a big animal, they'll only go a short way. But it was a nice distance shot. I'm trying to do more shots at greater ranges with my bow. Start to get a little more confident with that. He's a neat one, that's for sure. See what we got here. Beautiful heart and lung right there, just like we're supposed to. See? Pow. Body, right lung, left lung. With a score of 396. That's not too bad. That's respectable. He's going about 300 pounds.